this is a firm, and this is just one bullet point, because this is really right in the middle of my comfort zone, this bullet point. This is a firm that and I mentioned this yesterday in the one session I had in the afternoon, I think, that I wish every firm on the planet would do this. I wish every firm on the planet would do this, what this firm is doing. In that firm, they've done it for years, and I put 54 because that's my memory. Maybe yesterday I said 52, but I know it's in the early 50s. When somebody hits 54, when a partner hits 54 in that firm, from that point on, one of their goals every year is to work with management as managing partner and the partner in charge of their office, to come up with a written plan to transition 10% of their clients to somebody below them. And they don't just make that decision independently. That's why management's involved, so they're good decisions and matching and whatever. But for years and years then, every partner in that firm from the time they hit 54 knows how to transition clients. Two wonderful things happen. Number one, the partners are always hungry, and they always know they've got to be looking for work. Nobody gets to that level, builds the big book, and then settles on it and sits on it like we see in our profession everywhere else, because they're always transferring 10%. I ought to mention, their compensation isn't driven by their book of business. Largely, partially, but not largely. Second of all, the other huge benefit you get is I can bring Ben into a job, and Ben can learn from working with a client. But when I give a client to Ben, and now he's the sole source to serve that client, he's the go-to person, that's a step-up point in his career. They're growing leaders so much faster because of the responsibility, because every year you're getting past not just work, client responsibility. And they're willing to do that much sooner in people's career and much quicker in people's career than I generally see in most firms. I'm not saying it's a perfect system, but I love the idea, and I wish firms would embrace that, because it creates a culture of client transitions, not just wait till somebody hits 63 before you start thinking about transitioning a client.